Have y'all ever sat down and watched or read something that completely took your focus off the media at hand because of how mind-boggling it left you? I'm assuming yes, because if you clicked on this video, you most likely have experienced this. There could be a sequence where a protagonist or antagonist will explain their abilities, but when they perform this ability, it is not quite adding up for you. They could say a single sentence that explains something so little about them, but their power is much more deeper than that. I love doing research, so I've spent hours and hours just trying to understand certain things in media. I find time and fun in it with just seeing people's takes on it from Reddit threads or over the internet in general. What truly makes an ability confusing? One answer to that question is either how the series explains it or how way the fans explain it or interpret it. People could easily misinterpret or construe things that cause a wide confusion across the fandom. Sometimes it is better the way the fans say it compared to the series. The community isn't always wrong when it comes to explanations. Hakari and Diavolo is a great example on fans being able to simply explain their true capability, while the series could very well make it confusing. Diavolo stan King Crimson has had JoJo fans confused for years, and honestly it isn't that hard to understand. King Crimson is able to quote-unquote erase time. This alone is what people misunderstood with its power. In the anime during Giorno and the gang's first instances with Diavolo, we see skips of frames and something clearly has happened in that span of skip time. This also left fans confused because does the man erase or skip time? A little bit of both, but I will get to that. I am going to explain this the simplest way possible by using visual demonstration. What is more fitting than pulling out the good old video editor to explain a time manipulator's ability? Now as you see, I've got a VOD from one of my streams. Now watch the magic. I take this part of the VOD and I split it, and I take this part of the VOD and I split it again, leaving a clip event on the timeline. As you can see, everything that led up to me being in the main menu of the PS5, it already happened regardless. Nothing would have changed it from happening. No matter if I deleted the clip or I lengthened the clip, it would have still happened, regardless. All Diavolo does is simply erase this part of what is viewable, but it doesn't change the events of what is to happen in these 10 seconds of his time erase. He can't change what is going to happen. He can only change what he is doing, and is the only one knowledgeable of what he is doing in this realm of erasure. But regardless of how he adjusts himself, the event will still happen. Not to mention, he also has a sub-ability called Epitaph, where he can look into the foreseeable future by 10 seconds, much like his main ability. Fate holds a big part of Epitaph, and if you know about Diavolo, all he talks about is fate in his battle with the gang. How does Araki explain this stuff with the manga, bro? I don't understand. I don't get it. I couldn't imagine how confusing it was for the early JoJo fans who read the manga back in the day. I couldn't imagine. Though in recent history, there's another character that has similarities with Diavolo when it comes to confusing the readers. Instead of fate, he's all about his incredible luck. His name is Hakari Kenji. Now, this is one of my favorite Jujutsu Kaisen characters, along with Yuta, Toge, and Geto. He has been loved by fans more than ever. He probably has more fans than Yuta at this point, I'm afraid. This might not be a good thing because Gege might off-screen my boy if he finds out. I really hope not, but this definitely wouldn't be good for Gege because I would be personally hunting bro down. Hakari, never end on a loss Kenji, is one of the most powerful characters in the series. He's honestly a top 7 or top 8 character when it comes to his ability. What is controversial about him is his domain expansion. His domain expansion grants him an insane amount of luck, and he is an avid gambler, which his domain is based off of, specifically pachinko machines. Pachinko machines are a popular slot machine game in Japan. The overall objective of pachinko machines are to get jackpots, obviously, but you have to get as many as possible. These machines have a certain topic or theme within it. Hakari tends to choose romantic shoujos as the category. Here's where we get to the main contents of his ability. Jackpots work when you get 3 of the same numbers. All of the number characters that you could possibly get are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Nothing beyond that. Hakari has to get a set of 3 of the same numbers to hit a jackpot, just like a slot machine does. Once he hits a jackpot, he acquires a bonus. The machines shoot small silver orbs in a fast fashion. They will go down and bounce off while they are controlled by a series of pins, much like a pinball machine, which is what it basically is. There's something called a reach mode on pachinko machines. The machine gives different odds to hit a jackpot. If the player is able to get a jackpot, the machine will go into a reach mode. Hakari has this in his domain as well. With pachinko, if you happen to roll 2 out of 3 of the same numbers, and the third one is different, 3, 3, 4 for example, you will get the opportunity to re-roll and possibly get 3 of the same numbers, and which gives you a jackpot. I can't believe I'm explaining Japanese gambling just for y'all to understand an anime or manga characters with powers. Like, this is crazy to me. And Google, y'all better stop playing with me, man. Just because I'm searching Hakari, a gambler, it doesn't give y'all the right to show me gambling ads while I'm watching YouTube, bro. Stop doing it. I don't like it. Stop. The last chance. I'm not playing with y'all, man. Y'all feds is watching everything I'm doing. I don't like it, man. I don't like it. But anyways, the Gambling Addicts domain has the pachinko balls, the shutters, which are the train doors, and spins that are bogus or fake. The pachinko balls are 3 different colored orbs that are green, red, and gold. Green is the worst because of how low of a chance you have with a jackpot. Red is a little better, and gold you have a great chance of hitting a jackpot. A rainbow ball means you will have a 100% chance or guarantee with hitting a jackpot. You get this on the 4th try. This is considered a pity pool in Japan. Basically the machine feeling bad for you for having terrible luck, granting you with a free jackpot. The pachinko balls and train doors, aka shutters, act as intact. This is shown when Hakari uses the train doors against Itadori. He only did this once for some reason, but it shows that Hakari has environmental control in his domain. The type of performance scenario is one of the only things that matter though. What are performance scenarios? Performance scenarios are basically animations, or how good you would get of a certain thing depending on the animation. There are different animations you get with scenarios like, in for example, Dokkan Battle, a gacha game. When Goku turns Super Saiyan, regular Super Saiyan, you are expecting nothing great. But if you get a Vegeta Blue animation pull, you are expecting something good. I mean, that's a guaranteed LR, right? That's pretty much how these scenarios work. Hakari is able to stack every jackpot he gets as a greater bonus. The bonuses he gets makes him insanely powerful because he can get stronger with different statistic categories. For example, his curse energy, the damage he outputs, and the damage he receives. What is also scary about him is that he will stay in his base stats until he gets a jackpot. From this point forward, the jackpot's pretty much rigged. Everything is rigged. It's all like going by whatever he wants. He has a greater chance of hitting the jackpots the more he gets a jackpot. It's pretty much an infinite jackpot loop or roll at this point. The domain doesn't end until you beat Hakari. Going back to his bonuses, he gets infinite cursed energy with a jackpot, which is ridiculous. The infinite cursed energy lasts for 4 minutes and 11 seconds, and this gives him automatic reverse curse technique, basically healing him immediately when he gets damaged. His skill and luck makes him annoying for any opponent that has to face this man. I cannot wait for him to be animated, as we will finally get to win his bro's true glory. It's going to be fun. This concludes that you always, and I mean always, bet on Hakari. JoJo and JJK leaves us as the fans thinking because of how intricate things could be. This makes the franchise so much more better and special because it is thought being put into it. It's different. Gege has also definitely taken inspiration from Araki, 2 of my favorite series of all time, easily, and 2 of my favorite artists of all time, easily. Thank y'all for watching, and I hope y'all enjoyed this 2-in-1 video. Peace, sauce out. Bye!
Scream my name at the same time like Jinx. I got that pendant, so she wanna link. Love her like 14, but that was too weak.